I am very shocked by Tamara.
If you put yourself out there for people to see, you've got to own it. Like, just that's what it is. Of course, people are going to talk about it. Like, they're going to talk about it because they're going to see it. I'm sorry, that's how I see it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me. And I'm seeing in the comments there's a lot of people who don't know me. Guys, I'm fully aware that it's a TV show. Fully aware. It's entertainment. I'm entertained. I'm reviewing it. You're here watching me review it. Like, those who know, they know what I'm saying. Those who don't, it's okay. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Which is what people in this episode should have done. If it has nothing to do with you, you should have taken yourself out of the situation. But because you were brought in the situation, you should have gone to Dominic. Okay. Before I get ahead of myself, make sure to like this video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I got a lot of things to say. So obviously there is only one topic to talk about, and that is the infamous OnlyFans photo of Dominica. Not going to lie to you, did I run to Google? Yes. Yes, I did. All right. But so here's the thing for me. This whole video is gonna be hodgepodge, so don't expect any structure, it's not coming. What it's seeming like to me is that Olivia had the intention of slut shaming, even though she doesn't want to see it that way. It was slut shaming Dominica. And I'm actually not even upset with Olivia, because at this point, Olivia is deranged. She's unhinged. She's unwell. So I would expect this kind of behavior. It's everybody else who I was personally disappointed in. Right? So at the beginning of the episode, you have Tamara like, what photo? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the OnlyFans? Like, what? No, I'm not going to talk about, wait, what? Am I going to talk about it? I'm not going to talk about it.
It may be circulating. There could be a photo, but I don't know if anyone's going to bring that up or talk about it.
And then you fast forward to the dinner, and she's seeing a completely different tone. She's all of a sudden becoming the cops are coming for you, Tamara. They're coming for you. She's all of a sudden making herself the victim in this situation and was like, well, what do you expect us to do? This is public knowledge, and like, you can't make us feel bad for talking about it.
Anything matters. Do we address it? How do we address it? Do you think Dom knows? Do you think Jack knows?
Like, it's not my fault to get told something. I said I wish I didn't know this.
That's fine. That's cool. But how about come to me?
It only just happened, like, over the, literally just on the weekend.
Yeah.
And we were going to address it to you, to your face, respectfully about it.
It's Wednesday.
Oftentimes I forget that there's people who don't watch the show and just watch the review, so let me explain. Back when Olivia had her disagreement with Dominica, she had rehashed the story with her friends. Now, when she's at the table, she's saying that her friends are the ones who Googled the photo of Dominica, whereas when she was at the little cocktail party situation, she's insinuating that she did the Google in retaliation of what Dominica did to her.
When Dominica smashed a glass in all of our faces, I researched on who I'm dealing with. Apparently Dom has an OnlyFans.
Then they are sitting in a room. Again, the details are fuzzy. They're sitting in a room, some of the people, and the photo was shared. An alternate story is Olivia had it, felt like it wasn't her place to bring it up to Dominica, so she sent it to Selena. Now, Selena is another person who is pissing me off, because if Selena is saying, I wanted to bring it up to you in person, there's a name on the door. It actually says Dominica and Jack, and you could have knocked on that door. That door would have opened, and you would have seen Dominica's face. And that would have been the moment for you to bring it up to her. But no, you want to share it with your husband. You want to share it with everybody else in the experiment, with the exception of Ella and Mitch. And then be confused why your husband is the one who brings it up at the dinner. And in as much as she's annoyed with the fact that it came up, I'm okay with the fact that Cody brought it up because somebody had to bring it up. You have everybody knowing this information, whispering right under Dominica's nose, and has no intention of bringing it up to her. Everybody can say it retrospectively because it's already been said. Oh, I was gonna say it. The fact is you didn't. right? So Cody addresses the fact that, hey, Domenica, just so you know, everybody has seen this nude photo of you. And thank God she already brought it up with Jack, because Jack is like, okay, why didn't you guys say something?
I've been aware of this from week 1 or 2.
And that's awesome. That's good.
Fine, it's no judgment.
I think what's more concerning is how is it circulated?
Yes, good question.
about that.
How is it circulating? That's what he's saying. That's the real issue here that the group should be dealing with.
But it obviously got circulated to you.
Correct.
So because he already knew about the OnlyFans, the picture itself was not the blind side. The blind side for them was the fact that everybody in the room knew about a situation that they didn't bring up to Domenica. And here's my personal stance. Is it on a public platform? Technically, no. Technically, it's not. In the same way that I could get sued for using copywritten visuals on this channel, there are rules for sites that are behind a paywall. So yeah, can things get out? Absolutely. But to argue, oh, it was a public platform, one could argue that no, it is not, you know? And the greater issue isn't the fact that she did it. Cool, it's your body, your choice. You do what you want to do, regardless of whether or not the other people would do it. The fact that it's been done, you leave it there, right? The problem is that one person saw it, took it to another person, who took it to another person, and then all those same people want to justify not telling Domenica, and then want to double down by making themselves seem like the villain. You know who else was making themselves seem like a villain? Samantha. And I was like, Samantha, not you, girl. Another argument on the table was whether or not it was gossip. It was absolutely gossip, because if it wasn't gossip, you would have told Ella. Why didn't Ella know?
As soon as that came up, I pinched Mitch under the table and I was like, did you know? And he said, no. I had no idea.
And you know Ella didn't know because she would have gone straight to Domenica. See, here's my thing. I used to be the person when I was like literally a teenager who, if I knew information, I am sinking all the ships with my loose lips. All the ships. But once you get older, you're realizing the impact that has on people, the kind of character it builds in you, which is a bad character. And it really is childish. You know what I mean? So I have actually lost friends who knew something and either don't come to me about it or come to me and almost want to protect the person it came from. Because now if I'm looking at you as my friend, I'm saying, one, why are you protecting that person? And two, why does that person feel comfortable enough to talk about me in a negative way? You know what I mean? There's got to be a reason why they can bring up my name and know without a shadow of a doubt, there's full comfort here. Clearly, there's a time where you have maybe said negative things or you have facilitated an environment where like negative conversation about me was happening and you did not intervene. So are y'all really friends? I mean, granted, they're probably not. When you end the show, it's rare that, you know, everybody's going to hang out together. That's just the reality of things. But still, I was very disappointed in the people. Forget Olivia. Nobody cares about Olivia. Olivia's literally like irrelevant, like just completely. But everybody else in the room, I was shocked by. I was shocked by Selena. I was shocked by Samantha. I was shocked by Tamara. A little bit shocked with Brett.
We were the only ones that didn't know about it. You said you heard about it. You said, like, you've all heard about it.
Brent?
Where'd you see it?
I'd rather not say, man. It wasn't sent to me or anything, but I've seen it, and I'm not going to say.
And then I like how they slipped in a little bit of Brent agreeing with Ella near the end, and I'm like, are y'all trying to prime us for their relationship that's about to be exposed? But yeah, I was just, this was very disappointing.
I think that was a lot for her to take in. I don't think we should all jump in bit by bit and say about this and this and this and this, because then it's a gang up. What Ella was saying, I can agree 100%. I mean, Dom would have felt pretty attacked tonight.
Another moment for me that kind of had me confused was, I don't remember if it was Jackson who said, oh, and we're gonna get to Jackson. I don't remember if it was Jackson who was talking, but he was saying that the whole point of the experiment is to bring things to the table. We talk as a group, blah, 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 right? What I'm understanding from the story is that there was a moment when everybody was together and was talking about it. So why wouldn't you then bring Dominica into the fold to talk about it? You guys were already together as a group, right? And the difference, because I think Olivia was trying to say, you know, Dominica always wants to point out people's wrongs and whatever. And even the group too. When somebody's doing something wrong, everybody chimes in. The problem is it was the group who did something wrong. They're not understanding that the wrong in this situation is not the person who took the picture. The wrong in the situation is the people who circulated the picture. But because they are in the majority, they want to now turn the narrative and make it seem like, no. The picture is the bad thing. It's the picture, guys. It's the picture. No, it's y'all. It's y'all. So Jackson is out here looking at Olivia being absolutely no, she was so disrespectful.
Why would you send this information out and not think that that's not malice or gossip or anything? You can seriously sit there and say that's not malice or gossip.
Keep going.
That's a question.
That was a question, yeah.
Keep going. I'm not going to respond. I'm just going to let you yell yourself out.
So he's watching her be absolutely disrespectful. And not only does he cape for her at the table, he also just doesn't even speak up. I'm like, aren't you the same guy who was just saying with your friends, with your family and whatever, that the snide comments are very off-putting, that you don't like her attitude? Now would be the time to put her in her place. Granted, maybe not at the table, but him just, you know, swallowing it and just letting it happen. I'm looking at you like you are the dopiest of all dopes. You are the dopiest of all the dopes.
If everyone found out about this before homestays,
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
It wasn't everyone. Like I said, it was just
know.
us during passing that was shown, and I had no idea these girls even.
No, seriously.
Yeah, I don't like Jackson. I feel like Jackson is great in theory, but practically, nah. I don't know if it's because he's a simp. I don't know what the reason is, but you sitting back and watching your woman act this way, and even if she wasn't your woman, just anybody who you've built a relationship with, acting this way, that doesn't cause you to pause for concern? Really? So anyways, this is obviously one of the shorter videos because there is only one topic on the table. But I want to know how you guys think the situation could have been handled better. Because for me, we're not going to argue right or wrong. The picture should have been out there, shouldn't have been out there, whatever. Like, homegirl down the street has an OnlyFans. My next door neighbor has an OnlyFans. Everybody got a freaking OnlyFans at this point. I don't have an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. But I don't feel like there's anything wrong with like posting explicit photos on the internet. Like if that's your business, that's your business. But now when people who are supposed to be your friends, or, you know, people who claim to always want your best interest at heart, whether they're your friend or not, just, you know, common human decency, are talking about you, knowing full well that you don't know what's going on, to me, that's disgusting. It really is disgusting. So y'all let me know if the situation was handled how it should have been. Everybody should have just kept it till the dinner party. Do you think Cody was in the wrong for bringing it up first? I'm actually glad that he brought it up because it seemed like nobody else was going to. And why is Olivia still here? I don't want this to be a place where we, you know, spew hate at Olivia, and I don't want y'all to go into her socials and start spewing hate over there. But we can just all agree that they could edit her out. We're done. I'm tired. It's enough. Okay? We're over her. At least I'm over her. Okay? Rant over. Rant is over. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be looking out for y'all comments, even though I know some of y'all are probably going to want to fight me, and I'm ready. Let's fight.